this is Nicholas Bell with IONCINEMA, here to review Shithouse, which won the 2020 South by Southwest Grand Jury Prize Award. Of course, that was not a physical film festival, but the jury selected this film to grant that distinction. It is the directorial debut of Raiff, who also stars and wrote the feature, which is very impressive. In brief, it's about a college freshman who has moved away to go to school. He has yet to make any friends. He's feeling very lonely, very alienated. He does not get along with his roommate. Of course, Raiff plays Alex, who is the lead character. And after going to a party one night at the titular Shithouse, the name of one of the nearby houses, he meets the young woman, Maggie, that is his RA, played by Gelula from The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, of course, and Horse Girl. They have a light flirtation. She makes it known that she is on the prowl to have sex with somebody that night. He goes back to his dorm. His roommate is so shit-faced that he has defecated on himself, and he cannot get him to clean himself up. So Alex goes to sleep in the common area. Maggie comes home after an unsuccessful attempt with a premature ejaculator and starts to hit Alex up to satisfy her needs. There's an interesting exchange because she doesn't even know his name, but he seems to know everything about her. She invites him to her room, and after some wine and flirtation, they bond over her dead turtle. They do attempt to connect sexually, but it also doesn't work because, as we come to find, Alex is a young man that needs to feel like he's on that vibe and that wavelength. It's for anybody that's had a traditional experience at attending a liberal arts college, this will feel very familiar and very authentic, especially that first semester where you'll be trying to navigate finding friends, dealing with your emotions, being separated from family, which will be different if you're close or not close. In this case, he writes Alex as having a very close relationship with his mother and sister. Amy Landecker is on hand to play his distant mother, who's trying not to be in anguish about her son every time he's calling to check in. There are two fantastic scenes, one where Alex has a blowout with Maggie because the very next day she gives him the cold shoulder and he catches her at a party trying to have sex with someone else in a film that's in a scene that's very reminiscent of something like Valley Girl, except for some gender role reversals that work very interestingly for a heteronormative film. And then of course a final scene where he calls his mother to say that he's going to stay and he realizes what his problems were. Overall, just a very elevated, fantastic first film. It's very, very impressive. Overall, I would give it 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Hey, this is Eric from IONCINEMA.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.